This is Roger from Showbiz Support, and I will show you how to find and get. Now, if you look along the top bar here, you will find there's something called number 1 find and number 2 get. What these allow you to do is to be able to find a particular group of time cards or narrow down what you're looking at to be able to send a report or maybe work on payroll. So let me show you that. So you click on number 1 find. You choose a criteria you want. You can choose a week ending. You can choose a name if you want to. You can even stack them together. You can add multiple things. It'll just narrow down your search. Once you've chosen what you want, click number 2 get, and now I'm looking at my particular found set of time cards. You can use this in many sections of the program. Reports is another great place that you can actually do these. So find what you want for a particular report. But best of all, for mass time card duplication, I've mentioned before, you don't have to enter a time card. You're going to duplicate your time cards forward. So again, number 1 find the particular week ending you want to, number 2 get, and then you're going to duplicate your time cards. You can even do this on the worksheet if you want to. Be careful here because sometimes it can be a little tricky, but you can do it. So if I come here, say number 1 find, and say if I wanted to find everybody who worked at 7 a.m. on a particular day, number 2 get, and there are 4 time cards here that have that particular time. Now, every once in a while, people ask us about advanced functionality as far as finding time cards, and there is several. So, and by the way, when you're done, you're going to hit Find All, and you're going to bring all your time cards back. Now, for example, say I wanted to find what I wanted to use a keyboard shortcut. On a Windows computer, it's on the keyboard, it's Control F for find. On a Mac, it's Command F. So if I click that, actually it's the same as hitting number 1 find. I click the criteria I want, and I can click number 2 get, but you know what? I want to use the keyboard anyways. I do have to click away from the actual text, and then it'll work. So just make sure you click away, then actually use the keyboard, and you're fine. Another way is you can right-click things. Say, for example, I wanted to go and I want to find everybody named Paul. If I come here, say find matching records, it's going to find all Pauls, and this is all my data. So in other words, in this case, it would be 46 time cards. It's going to find all data. So each happened to be 1, but that's how it works. If you want to constrain, say, for example, let's try this. I want to constrain further down. In other words, I found 10:15, but you know what? I really wanted to constrain it to see only episode 101. If I right-click that and say constrained found set, it will constrain my already found set further down. Again, when you're done, hit Find All. Other things you can do, ranges. Say, for example, I wanted to find, because I was going to make a report, I wanted to find everybody with a last name from A. I put a dot, 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 no spaces. Then I put the last criteria, M. And I hit get, and now it finds everybody A to M for me. You can do that with the week ending as well. Just make sure you enter the full date for the week ending. Another thing you can do is say greater than or less than. So say, for example, I wanted to say, I want to find everything greater than this particular date. Click that date, put the greater than character next to it, hit number 2 get, and now I literally have that anything greater than that date. Now, sometimes people will say, I want to find something exact. See how I have both union and non-union over here? Well, if I find union, it's going to find both because it's a wild card. Literally, if that word is in there, and see how union and non-union are both in there? I made a mistake. Originally, maybe I should have chosen actually a union name, but that's okay. In this case, we can find exact. So watch. If I wanted to say I want to find union and hit get, see how it's finding both? It's even finding another type of union as well that I'd labeled earlier. So, for example, if I wanted to find just the word non-union, I can come in here, say find, click non-union, and then I'm going to put, so what I will do is I will put an equals in front of it, and hit number 2 get, and there we go. I just found non-union. Occasionally people say they also wanted to be able to find a blank time card. You can do that, or maybe you forgot something like, for example, I want to find any blank names that I have in my database that maybe need to be filled out or maybe even deleted. So I can come in here and say number 1 find, and I put an equals in that one, hit number 2 get, and there we go, you found blank, and you can do it in any field. And that's how you find and get. Thank you.